Hello, all you wonderful people. I'm sorry I didn't see you there as I was holding the camera with my left hand. I'm sitting in front of Osaka Castle, aka Osaka Joe, eating some onigiri with nori, which is a really cool way to open this up. So you got your onigiri here. You go like this, you open it one down, and you pull from the left, and you pull from the left, and then I opened it perfectly, completely covered. Oh. I was thinking, hey, let me show you guys something that is pretty interesting. Let me show you. You gotta give peace a chance, right? What is this? A peace center for ants? That to be at least 100 times bigger. If I look like a cyborg, it's because they gave me this handy dandy thing so I could understand all the exhibits here. So this whole picture behind me was caused by air raids by the Americans during the war. That little canteen behind me was hit by shrapnel before one of the big bombings, air raids, and the person that had it was pregnant and gave birth 2 months later because she was saved by her canteen, which is crazy. They have a whole video that you can watch, and there's two versions. There's one for the adults and one for the children. The child one's about 4 minutes shorter. These are the deaths for Japan during World War II. That's the soldiers, and that's the civilians. It's insane. More civilians died than soldiers. Wow. Because food was scarce after the war. Japanese children got smaller because there's no food. It's so sad. This is a female, male, respectively. If you lived in Japan during the war, this is what you had to wear. So they recreated what it would look like if you lived in Osaka during the air raid times. And you can see that right there that covers the light, so no light comes out, so they don't know if you're there. There's like fire stoppers, so if your house catches on fire, you pump it out with water. There's even like an air raid shelter, kind of like a fallout shelter. Standing here next to bombs and debris and stories of people that were victimized by war is really sad, and it really goes to show how much we need to work together as a species, because really we all need to work together. It's one Earth. That's all we got. They have an example of what an air raid shelter was like, and it's super tight, very tight in here. And they said, you know, this is the mat you'd sleep on with your entire family. Oh my God, that's the scariest thing ever. I did not know I was going to do that. They said that some of them weren't strong enough, so they collapse on them. Some people were baked alive in these things, burnt to death. This is pretty scary, actually. Oh my God. was intense. That was terrifying. I did not know that was going to happen. Oh, that might have been one of the most intense experiences that I've had in a Japanese museum for sure. But man, I couldn't even imagine that. So I'm at the end of the museum, and right here it says that this room has 4 corners. It's a simple rectangle, but war is not as simple. So we had to find solutions on how to fix our world and work together. And one way they mentioned that they could do that is by volunteering, doing things you can, like recycling and stuff like that. That's a good way of helping out in your community, and I recommend doing that and always being good to your fellow person. Yes. So the Osaka International Peace Museum will cost you about 250 yen, which is roughly about $2.50. It's located right next to the Osaka Castle. You can walk here in about, I'd say about 15 minutes from the Osaka Castle. It's a really worthwhile place to go to, and it really shows how we really need to always think of peaceful solutions to our conflicts and working together with other people, finding the mediary. Now folks, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. Once again, try as hard as you can to always be good, always be the better person, and keep on smiling.